Nothing changes if you don't. It's simple, yet it's a truth that so many of us overlook. How many times have you felt stuck, wishing that something in your life would change? You've hoped for a different outcome, a new job, better relationships, a healthier lifestyle, but has it happened? More often than not, we end up in the same place day after day because we don't take the first step. I want to ask you today, what's holding you back? What are you waiting for? Change doesn't happen by wishing for it, by hoping that somehow, someday, things will be different. Change requires action, and that action starts with you. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine planting a seed in the ground. You've picked the best spot, you've dug the hole, and you've placed that seed with care. But then, you do nothing. You don't water it, you don't give it sunlight, and you don't nurture it. What happens? Absolutely nothing. That seed remains in the ground, never sprouting, never growing. Why? Because you didn't nurture it. The same is true for change in your life. You have to plant the seed, and then you have to water it, care for it, and tend to it. Change isn't automatic, it's something that requires your attention and energy. Don't expect results if you're not willing to put in the work. Now here's the key, you hold the power to change your life. It's not some abstract force or magical wish, it's within you, right now. This isn't about false hope or wishful thinking. It's about real transformation. And it starts with one simple decision, the decision to take control. You are the one who decides whether you stay where you are or whether you move forward. You have the ability to shape your future, to turn your dreams into reality, but it starts with owning your power. So, I want you to ask yourself, are you ready to take responsibility for your life, for your happiness, and for your future? Change isn't just about shifting your circumstances. It's not just about changing where you live, what you do, or who you hang out with. Change, at its core, is a shift in who you are. When you decide to change, you're deciding to change your thoughts, your actions, and your mindset. You're deciding to become someone different, someone better. You can't expect the world around you to change if you're not willing to change on the inside. Real change comes from within, and it's not always easy. But once you make that decision, everything else will follow. Change starts with you. Here's the hard truth. Change is difficult. It's uncomfortable. It challenges your beliefs, your routines, and your very identity. People fear change because it forces them to confront their limitations, their fears, and their deepest insecurities. We all want to grow, but growing requires stepping into the unknown, and that's terrifying. Change isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be. If it were, everyone would be doing it. The question is, will you face that discomfort? Will you push through the fear, or will you let it stop you? Comfort is easy. It's familiar. It's the path of least resistance. But comfort also breeds stagnation. If you choose comfort over growth, you choose to stay stuck in the same place, living a life of mediocrity. Growth, on the other hand, requires you to get uncomfortable. It requires you to push beyond your limits, to challenge yourself, to take risks. If you're serious about change, you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to face the discomfort head on, because growth never happens in comfort. It only happens when you're willing to stretch yourself, to push past the familiar and reach for something greater. If you don't change, you stay the same. And staying the same means living a life of mediocrity. It means living a life of what could have been instead of what is. You can't expect your life to magically improve if you're not willing to put in the effort. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment or for the circumstances to align perfectly, you'll keep waiting forever. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your fears. The world only cares about action. So, let me tell you something. If you don't take action, nothing will change. Nothing. The most important part of change is your mindset. Your thoughts shape your reality. Everything you believe about yourself, about your potential, about the world, will influence the actions you take and the results you get. If your mind isn't set on growth, on possibility, on improvement, nothing else will work. You have to start by believing that you are capable of change. Your mindset is the foundation upon which everything else is built. If you can change the way you think, you can change the way you live. It all begins with the right mindset. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't nurture it with positive thoughts, weeds will grow. It's that simple. Every day you have the choice to plant seeds of positivity, of hope, of possibility. Or you can let the weeds of doubt, fear, and negativity take root. What are you planting in your mind? Are you planting seeds of growth, or are you letting negative thoughts take over? It's time to start planting the seeds of change. It's time to nurture your mind with the thoughts that will help you grow, not the ones that will hold you back. Do you believe you're capable of greatness? Really think about that for a moment. Do you believe that you are worthy of success, happiness, and all that you desire? If not, it's time to change that belief. Your belief in yourself is either your greatest asset or your greatest hindrance. If you don't believe in your own potential, you'll never take the actions necessary to achieve it. You have to believe, first and foremost, that you are capable of greatness. It all starts with the belief that you deserve more, that you are worthy of more. Your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your results. That voice of doubt in your head, it's a lie. It tells you that you're not good enough, that you're not capable, that you'll never make it. But here's the truth, you can. You can do anything you set your mind to. You can change your life, but only if you believe it. That voice is the enemy of progress. Stop listening to it. Stop letting it control you. You can't afford to let self-doubt stop you from taking action. It's time to silence that voice and replace it with the truth. You are capable, you are strong, and you can do this. You are the solution to your own problems. Stop waiting for someone else to change your circumstances. Stop waiting for the world to change around you. You are the one who holds the key to your future. If you want something to change in your life, you have to take responsibility for it. No one else is going to do it for you. You are the one who gets to decide when enough is enough. You are the one who gets to decide when you take control. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for a better time. Your life starts now, and it starts with you. Fear is the greatest enemy of change. It's what stops us from moving forward, from stepping into the unknown. We all feel it. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of looking foolish. But here's the truth. Fear is not something to avoid. It's something to face head on. Fear will paralyze you if you let it, but if you confront it, it loses its power. Fear only controls you if you let it. Don't let it control your actions. Don't let it control your future. Fear is an illusion. It's a feeling that fades once you push past it. Think about the last time you let fear stop you from doing something. Maybe it was speaking up, maybe it was taking a risk, maybe it was trying something new. Now, imagine if you had kept going. What would you have gained? What would you have learned? Fear holds you back from living your full potential. But when you face that fear, you break free. You can't move forward without confronting the things that scare you. Fear doesn't have the power to stop you unless you give it that power. The truth is, fear is not a roadblock. It's a signal that you're moving towards something that matters. It's not fear that holds you back. It's avoidance. We avoid the things that scare us because we don't want to feel uncomfortable, but in doing so, we miss out on opportunities for growth. We run from fear, hoping it will go away, but it never does. The more you avoid fear, the more control it gains over you. The only way to get past fear is to face it head on. When you stop avoiding the things that scare you, you take away their power. Fear loses its grip on you the moment you confront it. Avoidance only keeps you stuck. Fear can either hold you back or it can fuel you forward. It's all about how you choose to see it. Instead of letting fear make you freeze, use it to propel you into action. Fear is your body's way of telling you that you're stepping into unknown territory, and that's where growth happens. Every time you feel fear, see it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to push past your limits. Fear can become your fuel, driving you to take that next step, to move forward when everything inside you is telling you to retreat. Use fear as your motivation, not your deterrent. Doubt is a killer. It is the silent assassin of your dreams, your goals, and your progress. It whispers in your ear that you're not good enough, that you'll fail, that you should give up. But let me tell you something, doubt is a liar. Doubt only exists in the absence of confidence, and confidence comes from action. The more you doubt, the less you will do. The less you do, the more you doubt. It's a vicious cycle, but you have the power to break it. Stop doubting. Start believing in yourself, and watch how everything changes. You can think about change all day long, but unless you act, nothing will happen. Thoughts are powerful, but actions are what bring those thoughts to life. You can dream about success, dream about a better life, but unless you take that first step, your dreams remain just that. Change requires action, and action requires courage. The time to act is now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment because it will never come. You have to make the moment perfect by taking action. Change starts with that first step, and you won't get anywhere if you don't take it. Action is like steering a car. Until you move, you can't direct where you're going. A car sitting still can't go anywhere, no matter how much you wish it could. Similarly, you can't steer your life if you're not moving. The first step is always the hardest, but once you start moving, things start to take shape. It's easier to make adjustments when you're in motion. The key is to start. So, what's holding you back from taking that first step? Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just move. The direction will come once you've started. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's not some magic transformation. Change happens in small, consistent actions, day by day. It's one step, then another, then another. That's how you build momentum. If you want to change your life, don't focus on the end goal right away. Focus on what you can do today. Take one small action that moves you in the direction of your goal. Then take another tomorrow, and another the next day. Over time, those small actions add up to big results. It's the power of consistency. Success doesn't come from one burst of energy. It comes from showing up every day. Consistency beats intensity every time. You don't need to do everything all at once. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep moving. When you commit to consistent action, even if it's just a little bit each day, you build momentum. That momentum compounds, and before you know it, you've achieved something you never thought possible. It's not about doing everything all at once. It's about doing something every single day. That's what leads to lasting change. You will face obstacles. That's not a question, it's a guarantee. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and difficulties. But here's the thing, Obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're tests. Tests of your resilience, your strength, and your determination. When you face an obstacle, don't see it as something that's stopping you. See it as something that's pushing you forward. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to prove to yourself that you can overcome anything. Obstacles are not the end of the road. They're simply detours that make you stronger. Building resilience. Resilience is your ability to keep moving forward even when everything around you says stop. It's what keeps you going when you feel like giving up, when the road gets tough, and when failure seems imminent. Resilience is the difference between those who succeed and those who give up. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about bouncing back from it. Every time life knocks you down, resilience is what helps you stand back up. Resilience is what allows you to keep going when everyone else would have quit. It's the muscle you build by facing adversity head-on. Just like physical strength, resilience is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. When you face hardship, when you face difficulty, you're building resilience. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen that muscle. Resilience doesn't come from never experiencing pain. It comes from experiencing pain and choosing to push through it. The more you challenge yourself, the more resilient you become. And just like a muscle, resilience gets easier with practice. So, the next time you face a setback, remember, it's an opportunity to grow stronger. Failure is not the end of the road, it's a lesson. It's a teacher, not an enemy. If you're afraid of failure, you're afraid of growth. Failure is the only way to learn what doesn't work. And without those lessons, you can never get better. Every successful person has failed countless times. What sets them apart is their ability to learn from those failures and keep going. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of not trying, of not learning, and of not growing. Failure isn't final. It's just part of the journey. Every failure teaches you something valuable. Whether it's a lesson in perseverance, in strategy, or in patience, failure offers wisdom that success never will. The key is to learn, not to fear. Don't let failure hold you back. Let it fuel you forward. Failure is an opportunity to become better, to become stronger, and to get closer to your goals. It's not something to run from. It's something to embrace. Each failure brings you one step closer to success. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Don't shy away from it. Don't run from the discomfort. Run toward it. Embrace the challenge, because that's where growth happens. Challenges stretch you, challenge you, and push you beyond what you thought was possible. They test your limits and show you what you're made of. When you face a challenge head-on, you not only overcome it, you become better because of it. Belief is the fuel that drives you forward. Without belief, nothing will change. You can have all the strategies, all the plans, all the resources, but if you don't believe in yourself, nothing will happen. Belief is what powers you when the road gets tough, when obstacles arise, and when you face failure. Without belief, you won't have the motivation to push through. You must believe that you are capable, that you deserve success, and that your dreams are achievable. Belief is the foundation of all change. No one will believe in you if you don't first believe in yourself. That's the truth. If you don't believe in your potential, why should anyone else? If you don't believe you're capable of success, no one will see that potential in you. It starts with you. If you don't believe that you can achieve your dreams, no one else will either. You have to be your own biggest cheerleader. You have to believe that you are worthy of greatness, that you are capable of extraordinary things. The belief in yourself is what will carry you through the hardest times. Without a vision, you're just drifting. You're like a boat without a rudder. being tossed around by the waves of life. But a vision gives you direction. It gives you purpose. It's your North Star. It guides you when you feel lost, when you feel unsure, and when you don't know where to go next. A clear vision gives you something to strive for, something to fight for. What does your future look like? Do you have a vision for it? If not, it's time to create one. Your vision is your compass. Your vision is your North Star. It's your guide, your compass when the path gets tough. When you don't know which way to go, your vision is there to point you in the right direction. It will keep you grounded, focused, and motivated when everything else feels uncertain. Your vision isn't just a dream, it's a roadmap to your future. It gives you clarity, purpose, and direction. Your vision is your compass, and without it, you'll never know which way to go. Visualization isn't just daydreaming, it's a tool that aligns your actions with your goals. It's about seeing yourself succeeding, seeing yourself achieving what you desire, and aligning your behavior with that vision. When you visualize success, your mind and body work together to make it a reality. Visualization helps you take intentional action toward your goals. It's not just about imagining your success, it's about preparing for it, mentally and physically. Your vision guides your actions and helps you stay focused on what matters. Can you change? Of course you can. But the real question is, will you? You have the power, the ability, and the resources to change your life. But it's up to you to take that first step. Will you take responsibility for your future, or will you stay stuck in the same place? Will you keep dreaming, or will you start doing? The choice is yours, and the time to change is now. Don't wait, don't delay. Your change begins the moment you decide it does. The longer you wait, the longer you delay your dreams. The time to act is now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because it will never come. You have everything you need right now to begin. The moment to change your life is today. Will you take it? You have everything you need to succeed. The only thing standing in your way is you. Your fears, your doubts, your excuses, they are the only things keeping you from the life you deserve. Don't let them win. Take control. Take action. Make today the day you choose to change. Your future starts now. What are you waiting for?